Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, good morning. Of course, you can be on the Call Flow Radio Show. The number is 434-394-0924. I'm Chris Wood. We do have a special guest in our Francis E. Wood studio here for the first half of the program, so we'll ask you to hold off on those calls for today. In the studio, it's her first time here, the lovely Audrey Sullivan. She's the founder of the Red Door 104, and it's a unique art studio and gallery located right in downtown Farmville. And we want to say good morning, Audrey.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's so wonderful to have you here. It's wonderful, excuse me, to have an artist with so much talent here with us, and she is the name Red Door 104. Well, first of all, before we get into that, tell us a little bit about yourself. When you came to Farmville, what you've been, where you came from.
Well, my husband and I both were military kids, and his father had moved here to Farmville in 1984. A lot of people knew Q Wilhelmy. He was a rock, I think, in Farmville. And I had always looked for a building to renovate. It was a dream of mine. And unbeknownst to my husband or my father-in-law, I got in my car one day and drove to Farmville. He was starting to take some falls, and he was getting older. And I saw it as an opportunity for both of us, where we could be here to help him if he needed it. But it's also a place where you could afford to buy a 6,000 square foot building and renovate it. So I came down, I found the building. It was the first one I looked at. I said, I'll take it.
What was it formerly?
Oh my goodness, the building is 125 years old, I think. It's been a number of things. We have our home upstairs, and it was several dance studios. There were offices, conference rooms, all types of things up there.
Yeah.
But there was never a home upstairs.
Right.
The downstairs, where Red Door 104 currently resides, was, oh my goodness, it was a laundromat. It was a hair salon. It was... there was a millinery, a woman named Annie Wilkerson. Annie Lucy Wilkerson was her name, and she made hats. When we moved here, somebody had written an article in the paper about the building, and it's literally 2 pages long.
Wow.
So I could never tell you everything that it's been, but
it has a lot it has
a lot of history. Yes.
So how long did it take you to renovate?
18 months.
I see.
It was sort of two-phased. We had the house built first. We needed a place to live, and then the studio. And then we moved in and we started working. And the Red Door, we had bought, I guess, the year before, and it took 2 years to renovate the door. So once the door was completed, we had a grander reopening, and we included the gallery.
Well, tell us a little bit of history about the door.
The door is fun. The door is over 500 years old. They came over on a ship from Spain. They were originally exterior courtyard doors, so they didn't have glass in them. We had to fit them with glass, but it took 2 years to restore these 500-year-old doors. They were in pretty bad shape. They had never been renovated. The original color was still on the door.
How did you come across the doors?
Driving from Northern Virginia to Farmville one day, a place in Orange called Salvage Rights, and as I was driving by, I looked over and the doors were leaning against an old log cabin in the middle of the yard, and I almost hit the car in front of me. And I had to turn around and come back, and
called to you. Yes.
I said, I will take that door. And they had to deliver it on a flatbed truck. They had to shut down Main Street. It took 6 men to lift the doors and get them inside. They're pretty heavy.
So you have two, or just one?
It's one big door with 2 doors.
2 doors, yes. Okay. All right. And you decided to have it painted red.
Well, it was all, you could tell it was
already
red
red?
originally, and I wanted to honor the original color.
Okay.
It had faded to kind of a pinkish color, but we knew it was supposed to be red.
Yeah. And so how you get those feelings like that, and you felt like this red door was just going to open up and be a whole new world for you as far as your art studio and everything like that. Well, all right, tell us a little bit about what got you interested in art.
Oh, goodness.
Did it start at an early age?
People often call it a spark. What was your spark? And I think we all get a spark at some time in our lives. And for me, again, military family, I grew up in Italy. And during my high school year, I was a freshman. And we were invited, one art student from 4 different schools. I was the only American. All the others were Italian students, and they invited us to internship at the Teatro di Carlo. It's the oldest opera house in the world. And they were doing a production of Madame Butterfly, which is my favorite opera. I've seen it, I think, 10, 11 times. And we were told that we would be with a different maestro, they called them, every week. So I would start with stage production and design, and then the following week I was supposed to go to costume and then the makeup. And my maestro was really mean, and he did not appreciate having children in his space, and he was very hard on us. And I was terrified of him, and I couldn't wait till the following week. Well, when I came in the following week, I was told, Maestro doesn't want the other students in his space. You'll be staying there for the rest of the duration of the show.
Ah, okay.
And although I was scared of him, it was the greatest lesson ever. And I walked out of that knowing this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And everywhere I've moved since, I have looked up the local community theaters and gotten involved in set design. So I still really enjoy doing that.
So you're still doing that?
I still do that with Waterworks.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. All right. Well, tell us about your art classes and some of the things that are going on. We were discussing a little bit before we came on the air, some events that are coming up.
Well, one of the exciting things right now, some people may have already seen the mural on the side of the building. It was recreated from the mural that used to be on the High Bridge Trail. Patsy Watson was the originator of that idea with the Interfaith mural, and it's now on the side of the Red Door 104 building. And we met yesterday, and Patsy's going to be holding a dedication for the mural on May 30th at 5:15. So we'll have some refreshments and such, and hope that people want to come out and just talk about the historical significance and what this mural can do for our town. So we're pretty excited about that.
And so you did the Troll Bridge.
I'm the troll
course.
mom.
Yes. I think that's just wonderful. And it's kind of hard to paint on that type of surface.
It's awful.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty old and pitted and hard, but it's part of the challenge. And fortunately, trolls are crusty, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, they love crust, right?
They love crust. Keep an eye out this spring. There's probably going to be a few additions to the family showing up.
Oh, okay. All right. We will.
So-
We'll try to do that. Now, Red Door 104, that is the name of your business.
Yes.
That's correct. And with this, you have classes. You have
Yes.
painting classes and art, clay. Do you do?
We have classes for all ages, children, adults. We have 3 classes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for children, all different age ranges. They start the beginning of September and go all the way through the end of May. We also offer summer camps. We have a lot of great summer camps. We also, a couple of years ago, decided kids shouldn't be the only ones to enjoy summer camps. So now we offer some adult summer camps.
Oh, cool.
Because the kids, why should they have all the fun?
Right.
So they're usually weekend type summer camps, but those are for the adults. We also do clay. We do all mediums. We do mosaics. You can do paint parties, clay parties. Go to our website, and there's a whole list of different things that you can just grab a few friends and come in. You don't have to join a class.
Right.
You can just go look online and go, that looks like a lot of fun. And give us a call, pick a date, and we'll set something up for you and all your friends. We do birthday parties for children.
See, I never knew all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure that a lot of listeners never knew about it either. It's just this is wonderful.
Well, it's funny. We've been here, we just had our 10th anniversary, and we're always surprised when we hear people say, oh, I didn't know you were there.
Well, as you pass through, you think, well, it looks more like a gallery or, something like that, not something that you can go in and participate, or learn things. I was telling Audrey a little while ago, I can't paint the broadside of a barn, but she says, I can teach you how to paint the broadside of a barn. Do you have other artists that come in and help you?
Absolutely. We have J.J. Eisfelter is wonderful. She's doing all the children's classes now. She also teaches the clay classes. She's pretty brilliant with clay. We're getting ready to drop off all of our children's LCVA Youth Art Month pieces.
Oh, good.
And she and I collaborated on that. So those are going to be showing up at the LCVA. We're very excited.
Oh, I'm sure.
But we also have other instructors that offer. Leo Olivier teaches drawing classes. We also do a lot of really fun little workshops. Ken Perkins just did a class on roasting coffee.
Ooh. Noah would like that.
Yeah. So, but we do all kinds of different workshops and classes and parties. They're really great for team bonding. Come in with, your business and all your staff. It's sort of a level playing field.
Right.
I'm the only boss in the room. And, leave there with a beautiful painting. We do children's birthday parties. All the kids go home with something that they painted themselves and that they have to be proud of.
Of course.
So we don't want our place to feel like a stuffy gallery. It's really anything but. The gallery itself is a collective of 8 artists currently. We all do something really different. We are all local. We are probably all friends or neighbors to people that are listening right now. But when you're going out to shop for those, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, wedding gifts, we have very unique, one-of-a-kind pieces in there that
Are they for sale?
All for sale.
Oh.
Artists work really hard to create all these beautiful things.
Yes, and you can tell when something is very special that it came from the heart.
Absolutely.
And that it is like a one-of-a-kind thing that somebody
Nothing
has
from
created.
Amazon in our shop. It's all unique. And if there's not something there and you want something unique as a wedding gift or something special,
They can craft it for you?
All 8 of our artists will take commission work. So if you can think it, we can make it.
Wow.
And we are not stuffy. We are not fancy. We're just a fun place to create art and buy art. We're all going to be doing the CVA walk, the art festivals. So, please definitely come down and see us.
Now, do you take any other art on consignment?
We do not. Right now, year-round, we have art in the gallery from the 8 artists year-round. And then during the holidays, from the beginning of November to the end of December, we accept pieces from local artists as a pop-up. So it gives people an opportunity to sell their work during the holidays. But we don't keep it year-round.
Right. Okay. That was just a question that I wanted. Now, your dog.
Oh, my dog.
Your dog in the wheelchair.
Yes, Lago di Patria.
Lago di Patria. And you called him Largo?
We called him Lago.
Lago. And he was a fixture on Main Street. He and Kent.
Yep.
Yeah, were a fixture there. And you lost him.
It's been about gosh, now 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
How old was he when he passed?
He was 15 years old.
15. That's good. He had a good life.
He had a very good life.
So now you have another?
We have another dog now. Baci means kisses in Italian.
Oh, I love that.
It's funny because he's not a very good kisser, but
Oh,
you
wow.
know, we forgive him for that. But yeah, we waited about 2 years, and now we have a really big, large, silly puppy that
And you have a cat, your cat.
we have one cat now.
And he and Baci get along.
Yeah, it took a minute. Our cat doesn't like anybody.
Oh.
She's one of those cats.
Oh, she's one of the cats like, leave me alone.
Yeah, but I catch them now licking each other, and
Yeah.
they just hope nobody notices.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They want you to think they tolerate each
That's
other.
right, they
It's more
do.
than that. Well, your plans for the future sound great, and we want you to give us your website.
It is reddoor104.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we are at 104 North Main Street, right next to Crute Stage
Right.
on Main Street.
And also your how they can get in touch with you if they want to plan things. What's your phone number?
Our phone number is 434-392-1405.
1405. All right. Well,
And Chris, I also want to mention that we are in the process of one of our competitions, and we're accepting submissions now because the reception will be the beginning of April. And the theme is back to nature. And
Okay.
we happen to live in a town abundant with nature, so get out there and take your pictures, paint your nature scenes, and there's ribbons and prizes, and we'd love to see what people out there can do.
so there's really, as far as the competition is concerned, who judges the competition?
We have different judges that we've had judge from the VMFA. We've had Rachel Ivers has done some judging for us. We reach out to different folks in the arts community. So
Do you like photographs? Do you take black and white and color and all of those?
sure,
all
any
those?
any medium.
Any
it
medium.
can be clay, it can
Clay.
be paint, it can be photography. Whatever your artistic bend is, we are happy to look at it and consider it for the competition.
And after the competition, do you display the winners or whatever for a certain amount of time?
We do. We leave the, usually it stays up for about 2 months in the gallery. All work has to be for sale, but they will be displayed with their ribbons in the gallery. And then at the end of the show, they come pick up their piece and hopefully a ribbon to go with it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, this is something, like I said, that the Farmville and the surrounding counties need more of. The arts have always been one of my favorites, plays and, of course, reading.
Yes.
Being married to an author, it's quite an experience, as you well know, being an artist yourself. And what is your favorite medium there? Is it oil? Is it water colors? Or
I personally work with two mediums. I work with acrylic, but I also work with a lot of metal leaf. So gold, silver, copper leaf finds its way into a lot of my work. Currently, I'm working on a series that will be hung in the new coffee shop at Poplar Hall when it opens up.
Oh, that's great.
So she was very drawn to all of the metal leaf pieces and specifically asked for some of those. So we're going to hook her up with some art.
And let's see, once you've finished the mural
Yes.
on your building, and you do specialize in that type of area. That's one of your favorite genres.
I do. I love to do murals. I'm available for commissions. I've got a couple of them. 3, as a matter of fact, scheduled for the spring. So as soon as it's nice out, hopefully you'll see me out there painting.
Oh, that's great.
So
Yes.
if anybody needs a mural in their home or business, I'm available.
Well, it's so much fun. It feels really thick in here with talent.
Oh,
you
my
know?
goodness.
Got Noah here with the cameras and stuff, and Audrey here. I can't wait to come and visit your shop.
I hope you
I
do.
must admit, I have been remiss with that, but a lot has been going on in my life
I know that.
recently.
I know
but
that.
Yes, and so we appreciate you coming with us, and please come back
Thank you so much. This has been fun.
and keep us informed so that we can help you out with our community calendar. And you know, you're familiar with farmvillenow.com.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I think maybe you know that the page that I've been running for a while, the Farmville Community and Events page, I did a post yesterday that you all will be taking it over.
Oh, great.
So-
Fantastic.
I was going to mention that. Actually.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
Go
you're
ahead.
Good, you're good.
Go ahead.
Well, no. Hey, Audrey and Chris. Sorry, I thought that was on the. Excuse me. I thought I mentioned that, but maybe not. But yes, Audrey Sullivan runs the Facebook page. I believe it's Community Events.
Farmville Community Events.
Yes, and she has very graciously passed it on to us. I believe she is still going to be watching over it a bit because God knows we need Audrey. Of
Well,
course,
of course, yes.
And yeah, I mean, it's a very great thing, and yeah, we just thank you for that
Well, I thank
opportunity.
Thank you for taking
Yeah,
it over for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that. No, I appreciate it. All right. Well, that's going to just about do it. But we appreciate you and what you do in making Farmville and the community beautiful.
Well, thank you very much.
You're a beautiful person anyway.
Aw, Chris.
She shines inside and out.
Oh,
I'll tell you
shucks.
that right now. Anyway, good luck to you.
Thank you so
And
much,
to your
Chris.
wonderful husband as well.
Thank you.
Supporting you and what you do.
Thank you
And
very much.
take care.
I appreciate
All
the
right.
opportunity to come and talk to you about
All
art
right.
today, Chris. Thank you so
You're,
much.
you're welcome. Thank you. We appreciate it. That was Audrey Sullivan with Red Door 104. And that is her art studio with so many possibilities, so many ways to for you to experience your talent and to learn. You never know what you'll discover behind Red Door 104. I love that. I just made that up. You're welcome. All right. It's 8:30, and we've got our weather forecast coming up. It is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The WFLO forecast for Southside and Central Virginia. For today, calls for partly sunny skies with a high around 55 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 41. For Saturday, we'll see mostly sunny skies with a slight chance of rain, just at 20%. Look for a high of 61. On Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 31 degrees. On Sunday, mostly sunny with a high 55. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 31. For Monday, lots of sunshine with a high of 64. Monday night, clear skies with a low of 35. Outside our Francis E. Wood studios here in downtown Farmville, our humidity is at 52%. Our winds from the southwest right now around 7 miles per hour. Our barometer's up just a little bit at 29.96 inches. We do have current temperature under mostly cloudy skies right now. It's 37 degrees. That is your weather forecast brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brook Neal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. We've got our birthdays, perhaps anniversaries coming up for today, Saturday and Sunday. And John Staten is over here. He's looking over the list.
Oh, yeah. Checking it twice.
Yeah, going to find out who's always nice, right?
Yeah.
The birthday calendar brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, we do have our list, and John Staten's with us, and I just wanted to say good morning, John.
Good morning, Chris.
We'll talk a little bit later.
Yeah.
Now you get to talk. Tell us who's celebrating.
For today, Friday, March 7th, happy birthday, Adam Biddle, Biddle, and Lori Derflinger, Derflinger, Flinger, Derflinger. Lori Derflinger having a birthday. Also, Kim Morris having a birthday today on the 7th. And before I move on, let me do my due diligence and make sure I'm not skipping any birthdays. So we are now clear to move on to the 8th, Saturday, March 8th. And that would be Susie Carter of Farmville having a birthday. And let's see. That's the only one we have for Saturday. And then we're moving on now. So now the 9th, of course, we have a list.
Okay.
Let's see. So we're starting off with Dylan Elliott, Katie Friedel Carter, or Friedel, Fridel.
It depends upon how
Yeah.
how you want to pronounce it.
Mark AC3, Andrew Crater III. I guess that's where the AC3 comes from. Because I was John 3 growing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so-
Okay.
Josh Reed also having a birthday. And then let's see what else we have. Because I know there's at least there's two. All right, so we got also for Sunday, March 9th, it would be Patricia Nance of Farmville. And we also have Jordan Springer having a birthday on the 9th on Sunday as well. So that is the entire list that we have here at the studio. If you'd like to add or whatever, subtract, multiply, whatever you want to do, 434-394-0924, or send the names, birthdays, anniversaries to birthdays@wflo.net.
All right. And for the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, on Main Street in downtown Farmville. And let's see here. We've got a call coming in. So we'll say, good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. I would like to put some birthdays on for today.
Okay.
My son, Derek Gray.
Uh-huh.
My niece, Shanice Gray. And my nephew, Kylan Gray.
Kyron,
Kylan, Kylan.
Kyla, and is that Gray?
Yes.
Yes.
And what was this, the second name again?
Shanice.
Shanice.
S-H-N. Yes.
E-E-S.
C-I-S.
Okay.
C-N-I-C-E. Shanice.
Okay, Shanice, all right. And the first name was
Derek.
Derek.
Yes.
All right, just want to make sure we got those straight. Derek, Shanice, and Kylan Gray, all of them celebrating a birthday today. Wow,
Thank you.
that was amazing. Thank you for giving us a call, and we hope that they have a
Happy
wonderful
birthday to all of them.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Very good. So we had 3 more birthdays for today.
And you can add more if you want.
That's right. 434-394-0924 is the number to call. All right. While we're waiting for more calls to come in, we've got our celebrity birthdays. Bryan Cranston He's an actor.
Yeah, he used to show up on Seinfeld there for a while, earlier in his career.
Oh, yeah.
He was the dentist. He was Watley.
Yes, funny guy. I mean, he's just he's one of these deadpan,
Yeah.
hard-nosed comedians who his timing
And
is
then he
just
ended
perfect.
up with his own show later on and all that.
Yep. Anyway, he turns 69 today.
Okay.
All right. Who else? Comedian Wanda Sykes
Yes.
is 61. She is another funny one. She again has that deadpan, dry humor type comedic presentation, and she's a sweet lady. She's won some, or at least she's had some Golden Globe nominations.
Yeah.
Fun fact: she voiced a treasure hunter named Fee in multiple episodes of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. I don't remember that one.
What was that again?
Star Wars: The Bad Batch.
No, I don't remember that.
Rachel Weisz turns 55, and she's been twice nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, winning in 2006 for her role in The Constant Gardener. She was one of those that was in The Mummy that I remember. She's married to some famous guy, and I can't remember who it is. I know who it is. He was one of the James Bond guys.
Which one was this?
Rachel Weisz is married to
Oh. I
Mike
don't know which
Daniel.
one. Daniel Craig?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay,
My least favorite Bond, by the way.
oh, your least favorite, really?
I'm not digging him. Of course, I would dare say my least favorite is the one that replaced Connery for one film, and one film only. And I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head now.
That's all right. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Peter Sarsgaard turns 54, and let's see. His fun fact is that he was born on an Air Force base in Illinois. That might turn up on your quiz one of these days, folks. Anyway. Let's see. Actress Jenna Fisher turns 51.
Okay.
She recently shared during her Office Ladies podcast that she was once hit by a paparazzi who was chasing Christina Ricci.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see who else is celebrating today. Ooh. Actor Tobias Menzies is 51. He was part of the Game of Thrones cast, playing Edmure Tully, the brother of Ned's wife. Let me look at him again. Yeah, I recognize him. Anyway, actress Laura Prepon turns 45.
Pass the poupon.
Yeah,
The Great Poupon.
and the dress she has on is pea green at some award ceremonies here. People,
Okay.
the Critics' Choice Awards, I think it was. Her middle name is Helene. So those are the celebrity birthdays. Let's see if we have a celebrity on the line here. Good morning, you're on the
Hello?
Call Flow Show. Hello.
Hey, it's not a celebrity, it's me.
Oh, well, you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could be a legend. You're probably a legend,
Oh.
I would say, as well. How are you doing, Henry?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
I was just reminded that sometimes we try difficult things. I remember when I was a youngster, real young. I really tried to chew some bubble gum, but I blew it.
Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, I've been blessed. 10 counties at least have claimed me. Buckingham claims I'm from Cumberland. Cumberland claims I'm from Amelia. Amelia claims I'm from Appomattox. There's a whole bunch of counties that claim me, and I felt honored. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you should be.
Yeah. They always said I could brighten up a room by walking out of it.
Henry, you're too hard on yourself.
Last time I was in church in person, the preacher preached on a very medical sermon.
Mm-hmm.
It was he talked about loose livers.
Loose liver. Oh, okay. That had I had to hesitate for that for just a minute, but
Yeah,
I understand
okay.
what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, enough of the serious stuff. Mrs. Maggie Beard moved to Buckingham from the state of Maryland at the close of the Second World War. She had married Mr. Beard up in Maryland. He was in the military, and she and her husband stopped at Buckingham Courthouse on their first visit after the war. And they ran into the Commonwealth attorney, and he told them that a well-known figure had a young girl who quit and went back to her home in Alabama. Later on in the day that she left, the lady for whom she worked could not find her expensive 4-carat diamond ring.
Oh, you just make me shudder.
So the attorney said, we're having that girl brought back here to stand trial. All right, Miss Beard, who had never been in Buckingham before that day, knew nobody in the county, but she spoke up and said, that girl did not steal the ring. She said that their cat was playing with the ring, and it got hung between her claws, and the cat was playing near the creek behind the house, and the ring is at a bush on the creek bank. So they went down, and there it was.
Catastrophe.
That's a catastrophe. Yeah.
She
Avoided.
was
Excuse me. Go ahead, Henry. I'm sorry.
I tell you, I experienced 6 or 8 supernatural things where the Lord used her, and maybe later on I can share some of the others.
Wow. What was
But
her
she
name
was
again?
amazed.
What was-
Maggie Beard.
Maggie Beard. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And, well, let's see. Maggie was her nickname,
Mm-hmm.
but it may have been her real name, too. But she was known as Miss Maggie Beard.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they lived up near the James River. Her husband had a pulpwood yard later.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, after the war. Anyway, I thank y'all for putting up with me.
Oh, Henry, we don't put up with you. You
Thank
put up with us.
everybody. Beg pardon?
You put up with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thank everybody for praying for me.
Well,
And Chris, them have my phone number if you'd like to give me a holler about anything. We can pray, we can talk, we can whistle.
I know what
So
it
the
is.
last-
It's 434-414-0096.
What was that again?
Your number is 434-414-0096.
Yeah, okay, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got my number.
I've
All
got
right.
your number.
Thank you so much,
All
and
right.
God bless you.
God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend,
Bless you,
Henry.
Take care.
You do too.
All
Y'all,
right, take
both
care.
of you.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. That was nice to hear from Henry
Yeah.
Fulcher. And he had a rough time there for
Yeah.
a month or so, didn't he? You know, but he's a fighter. He came right back and was with us again, giving us those great stories. Speaking of stories, we've got our history lesson today. By the way, the lines again are open on this Friday, March the 7th, and it's 434-394-0924. On this date, in 1965, that's our special event or featured event, state troopers used nightsticks and tear gas to attack American civil rights activists as they crossed a bridge in Selma, Alabama during their attempted march to the state capitol in Montgomery. That was the featured event. And we'll go up to 2010. American director Catherine Bigelow became the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director for The Hurt Locker. Have you seen that movie?
Heard of it, but never seen it.
I
Have
haven't
you?
seen it either. 1999 American director and writer Stanley Kubrick, whose Ionic films are characterized by a cool formal visual style, meticulous attention to detail, and a detached, often ironic pessimism, died in England. 1987 American boxer Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight to acquire the World Boxing Association championship belt when he defeated James Smith it took him 12 rounds to do that. Wonder how much that belt weighs.
I wouldn't know.
It weighs a lot. Anyway, 1952, West Indian cricketer Viv Richards, who earned the nickname Master Blaster, was arguably the finest batsman of his generation, born in Antigua. And, of course, they're talking about the sport cricket with that. 1876, Alexander Graham Bell received a patent for the telephone.
Ma Bell.
Yep. In 1875, composer Maurice Ravel, who was noted for his musical craftsmanship and perfection of form and style, was born in Cibourg, France. I wanted to put an S or an H in there, but it's not there.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, well, anyway. Okay, that's going to be it for our special featured events, historic events, what happened on this date. It's 8:49, and it's cloudy outside.
Oh.
You got any...
Take your word for it.
Yep, well...
I can barely see out there.
Yeah, I can see. It is.
Remember when Noah was trying to eat that Carolina Reaper
Yes.
and how it affected him?
Yes.
So from the UPI, Canadian man eats 25 Carolina Reaper peppers in under 5 minutes and breaks the Guinness World Record by doing so.
Holy smoke.
And it says an iron-stomached speed eater broke a Guinness World Record by eating 25 Carolina Reaper chili peppers in 4 minutes and 36.26 seconds.
Is Noah around?
No, he was, and I was
he
hoping.
stepped out.
Yeah, yeah, he's out there.
Anyway,
I don't know what he's doing, but anyway, yeah, I was hoping he would catch that.
that's amazing. And he didn't, he lived to tell it. I mean, he's still alive. I wonder what his insides look like.
Oh, I don't know. But the look on his face in the picture here, well, there's a video. I'm not going to play the video, but that's him doing it.
Gosh, he looks like he's in total agony.
He's got a headband on for the sweating, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, my gosh.
Mike Jack, a Canadian YouTuber famous for his high tolerance for spicy food, which he obviously has, broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to eat 25 Carolina Reaper chili peppers at Goat Fest in Kitchener, Ontario. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
Okay, well, it sounds all right to me.
Kitchener or something like that. Carolina Reapers have Scoville heat units measurement of about, good grief. It's a lot. It's just a lot. Reapers were considered the hottest chili peppers in the world until the debut of Pepper X last year.
Pepper X. We got to tell first caller that.
Preparation H. Pepper X, I don't...
Maybe might need a lot of preparation after that.
I don't know.
Pepper X. Wow.
I might make it look a little easier than it is, but I'm burning up here. I really feel it, Jack told Guinness World Records. The peppers, they really hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So he was going
So
through some...
why do you subject yourself to stuff like
So
that?
you get your name, you get your 15 minutes, your 15 seconds of fame, I guess. He'll be in the Guinness until someone breaks it.
Yeah.
All they need is to eat one more.
Yeah. What was his name again?
Jack. Let's see what his last name was.
Jack.
Mike Jack.
Mike Jack.
I don't know if that's a real
Is
name.
Is it J-A-C-K or is it J-A-Q-U-E?
Regular Jack.
Regular Jack.
J-A-C-K.
Oh, Mike Jack. Okay. Okay. I'm getting warm just thinking about that. Whew. Anyway.
That one made me think of Noah. The other one is this. Always something with animals. Michigan police help round up 15 escaped horses. You can't see them very good because it's a faraway shot, but they're right there on the street.
Yeah, I see them. They're up there on the left, right?
Yeah, let's see. So this is in Michigan. So multiple agencies responded in Michigan's Kent County after 15 horses got out of some barn and went out for a run, and some of them making their way onto the highway. And the Kent County Sheriff's Office said on social media that deputies found themselves in an unexpected roundup Wednesday morning when the horses escaped from a barn at a boarding facility. And what we're hearing from the owner is that one of the smaller horses got one of the doors open somehow, which let all 15 of them out of the barn, and then they just started running from there.
Hey, Shorty, figure out a way to get us out of here.
So the sheriff's office said the equines escaped near Wilson Avenue, 76th Street, near Byron Center, and some of them ended up spreading out over several miles of the M6 highway. So they took off. They stampeded their way to freedom, I guess. Michigan State Police, Kent County Animal Control, and members of the community joined in the chase, which lasted for about an hour and a half.
My goodness.
Multiple roads were temporarily closed.
I'm sure.
And
none of the horses were hurt?
That's where I'm going to see here. We want to make sure that those horses are not going to cause an accident, so we're shutting down roadways if needed. We're getting as many deputies out there as we can. That are available to try to get these horses off the roadway and make sure they're out of the public way. Does it say anything? The horses were all safely returned to the barn and the roads were reopened. So, there you go.
Oh, now I can breathe.
There you go.
Yes, okay. All right. Well, our time is 8:53. Open lines at 434-394-0924.
Are you into Pokemon?
No.
I know you're not, but this one.
You are. I mean.
No, my nephew is, but I'd rather we take the caller right now.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Radio Show.
Yeah, I wanted to place an order for pickup.
Okay. How many Carolina Reapers do you need?
That's crazy. That poor guy.
He did it to himself.
Well, yeah.
Do you think that he would have any side effects from eating that many Carolina Reapers? Afterwards?
I don't know if it actually physically, well, if it's on the outside of your body, you can see the skin burning and redness and swelling and severe discomfort. Mm-hmm. So you would think maybe inside, since it's more sensitive.
Yeah, that was like
maybe
blisters or something like that. He could
Oh my
blister
gosh.
his stomach.
An ulcer,
I
maybe.
don't know, or as it's going through
Maybe
the
an ulcer or
colon
something
and
like
on
that?
its way out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Heavens.
I had a
my
bad
goodness.
reaction to eating, what is it people put on pizza sometimes? Sardines or something? Or
Anchovies?
Anchovies, that's what. And I didn't realize it was on there. And when I bit into it, I had
I'll
a bad,
never have an anchovy.
Well, I didn't know.
I'll never have a sardine.
Trust me, I did not know it was there. It was a half and half, and
Oh,
a little bit.
part of that half got.
And someone else's half got on my half. And,
So, do they still offer anchovies?
I don't have any idea.
This was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's a thing of the
I
time.
don't see anything in a frozen pizza palace that
No.
in wherever you're shopping that has
Right.
anchovies on it, but I don't really look for anchovies.
Neither do I.
Yeah. In fact, the word anchovy gives me the willies.
Isn't that odd? There's some words that are just repulsive when you hear them. Just
Right.
And they
Yep.
could be the most simplest. Mm-hmm. Ay.
Just like
Did
Brussels
you guys catch
sprouts.
this?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
have
Did we
to
hear
just,
what?
Bake them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Little. I can't convince you.
No.
Oh.
No. No. Anyway, go ahead. What were you talking about?
There was you've kind of heard the penny might disappear soon.
They may stop production on it or something. I've heard that.
Yeah. So there's the dude that is. I don't know if he was the creator of, or if he has a chain of those devices that smush the penny.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he's so frustrated he's going to take his case to D.C.
What do you mean that smushed the penny? Why does he do that?
Well, no, I guess if you go to a amusement park or something where there's you put a penny in and it or I don't know if it's 5 cents now, and it takes a penny and smooshes it into something, memento maybe.
Never heard of it, but anyway, I live in my own bubble, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they're like everywhere. And it could be the state or the fair or something. Huh.
It becomes
Well,
a
then the-
slug, right?
Well, like becomes even the shape could be a kind of like oblong or.
Oh, okay. All right. You can make jewelry out of
Have
it
you,
and stuff like that, I guess.
I guess you just give it to somebody and they look at it and then throw it away possibly. Have you seen them, John?
No, I haven't. I haven't heard of it. It doesn't surprise me something like that would exist, but I've never heard of that. So
Maybe
that's usually at something like a fair or something like that. Is that what you're saying? Or some sort of amusement park or something
they've
like
been
that?
around. They've been around forever. I guess they haven't made their way to Farmville yet. A little behind, huh?
All right. Well, what are they going to do? What are they going to do if they get away with the penny? What are they going to round it out or something, or round out prices? Or?
I guess things are so expensive they don't. Maybe you'll get. I don't know. Maybe they'll give you a card or something at one day, but they say that it will take a few decades for us to even notice that they've stopped production.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
And then I'm wondering, what do all of us out there that still drive? How are we going to check the tread on our tires?
Oh, that's right. I thought that was. Is this with a penny? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought it was with a.
What do you use?
I don't know. My
Silver
finger?
dollar.
A quarter. The price has gone up,
That's
right?
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Huh.
That's true.
Okay.
And what the story about when you find a penny with the head up, it's supposed to be good luck?
Well, in my opinion, if you find any money and you put it in your pocket, it's good luck.
Yes. And my mama always said, a
you-
penny saved is a penny earned.
And then when people say, "Oh, I don't pick a change up if it's on if it's on tails," and then you're like thinking, "Well, what if there's a $50 bill there and it's headed in the dirt?" Do you just walk by?
I don't know. But all right, we're running out of time here, so you got to call back on Monday a little bit earlier to get all of this stuff taken care of.
I'm getting
Yeah, I
text
tried-
about the whole pressed penny thing.
Oh, are you?
What
Good.
rock have you been living under that you've never heard of a pressed penny?
I guess I've been living
And
under.
I think I'll be
a pretty-
enlightened
pretty-
by being shown a collection at some point.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, all right. Well, take care.
Thanks for the stage. All right.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye.
weekend. Bye bye.
Going without pallets in my pennies.
Oh my goodness. All right. We've got to get on out of here. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll be back with the Call Flow Radio Show on Monday.